Hello everybody, it's me, the TheFearRaiser, and today I'm going to be telling you a story.
Wait a darn tootin' minute! Who the heck are you?
Bernardo.
What are you doing at my computer desk?
I was doing nothing. I was just talking to myself, that's all.
Yeah, that's what they all say. You tried to tell a story, weren't you?
What? No, of course not. Like I have any good stories to tell.
Don't lie to me!
Did you just slap me?
Oh no, you're not crying, are you? No, come on, man. Come on, man.
You're going to be like that.
I didn't mean to hit you. Come on, just.
Screw you and your stories.
Hey, man.
My chances soon enough.
Just go. Why are you even in my house? How did you even get here? Whatever. Sorry about that, guys. That was Bernardo. He tends to try and come in my room, tell a story, and pretend to be me just because he wants somebody to listen to his stories, but he doesn't got any good stories. Hey, Bernardo left some food here. Oh, good pizza. But anyways, hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Jordan, the TheFearRaiser, and today I'm gonna be telling you, well, a story that takes place back in school yet again. Because hey, we all have our stories from school, right? Here, just give me a second. Let me finish this. But before we get into the story, I figured I would yet again shamelessly promote the fact that I now have a merchandise store. So if you guys want to buy one of my shirts or my hoodies or whatever, you totally should, because it would be awesome. And I'm also always going to be featuring any fan that tweets me and or puts on Instagram that they are wearing my merchandise. I will gladly be featuring everyone on my videos from now on, including animations as well. So hey, yeah, that's pretty sick. You're gonna get your chance to get on my videos. Not that that's really the biggest accomplishment in life, but hey, anyways, you're all here for the story. I've rambled long enough, and I'm sorry if my intros are a little long, because I know a lot of you actually complain about that. But hey, I know you're here for the stories, but I like to think that I'm talking to somebody before I start, so hey, there we go. But now, let's get into the story. So the story I'm going to be telling you guys today is essentially about the first time that I received detention and the circumstances that led up to the reason for it, which I will add was stupid, okay? And it took place back in junior high. So I remember back right before I went to grade 7, which was that jump from elementary school to junior high, that things were pretty scary. I remember everybody being like,
yo, man, I heard that they bully you and they beat you up and they have a junior high initiation.
Like, they used to get on with all this crazy stuff saying that the grade 9s, which was the highest grade in the school at the time, was going to pick on all the new grade 7s. And things were scary. Things were intense. Luckily, that didn't really happen in my school anyways, but fights definitely did break out between people, and man, they were intense. I put my money down on this guy with the red shirt, and no one else thought he was gonna win.
But guess what? He won, and I got like $5 lunch money. It was great.
But the next big scare for a good little two-shoes that I was back in the day was not to get into detention, because detention was a big no. Detention was where all those bad kids would go to, and I didn't want my parents to be disappointed in me, so I was a pretty good kid. I'll admit, in junior high, I was a loser. Who am I kidding? I didn't really talk to a whole lot of people, but, I kept to myself, made sure I did okay in school. Actually, scratch that. I only just drew anime in the back of the class, but still, I did my best to be a good kid. And, getting a demerit, which was another thing they also mentioned, which was essentially a sheet of paper that you had to get your parents to sign if you did something wrong, was another fear as well. So there was these two things, detentions and demerits. And in our school, if you got, I think it was like 5 demerits or something, you got suspended. And every demerit, which said on the slip of paper what you did wrong, would have to be signed by your parents so they knew what you did wrong, and you had to bring it back. And if you didn't do it, you'd get another demerit. So they kind of put you in a tight spot where they're like, you better get that signed, okay? And, yeah. So demerits were scary, and I will get to the detention part, but there was a few incidents where I almost got demerits as well, right? And I didn't get them, luckily, but getting a demerit to me was bad, because, again, I was a good kid. and I didn't want any of that stuff. So this one close encounter I had, actually, I'm gonna quickly throw in here, was me and my friend were in the back of class, and I'm not even joking, we were literally just being stupid and playing with our mittens. This sounds so innocent, but it wasn't. We were like pretending to be animals. This is grade 7, okay? Give me a break. We were like screwing around in the back of class, like just being dumb kids, and the teacher was like, "What are you doing? You two are going to get a demerit!" And then, you know, she forgot and didn't give us the demerit. So that was the close call there. But now I shall lead you all into the whole detention thing. So, how did I get detention? It was the stupidest reason, and it was done by no one else other than the new vice principal, who nobody liked, because he was not a cool guy, alright? No one liked him at all, and he just, the littlest thing, if you slightly ran down the hall, demerit. Or detention, immediately. He was one of those guys, really hard up. So, this one time at gym class, I think this was like grade 8 now, we were all in gym class. We were all getting ready to run outside to go to lunch, because who doesn't want that that freedom, right, from school? And the gym was actually right by the entrance to the school. So I remember lunch was at like 11:48 or something. We got out kind of early, and I think it was 11:47, and about 10 of us were literally lined up by the door ready to boot it. So we're all getting ready to go. It was like a race. And then one of the kids is like, it's lunchtime, go, 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 go. And we all just ran. We all booted it out, went out, got some food. It was great, had a great time. And then of course we had to come back. So we come back and we go to our class, and it was, I think it was like science class or something. And then there's a knock at the door. This was the last class of the day, I might add. There's a knock at the door of the classroom. And who do you think it is? It's no other than the vice principal. And he's like, excuse me, I would like to see, I don't know why I'm trying to sound like Kermit here, but he was like, excuse me, I need to talk to, and he listed like 6 of us. 6 of us. Some of them got away. Some of them didn't get called, but he called like 6 of us, and we go outside the door, and we're like in a circle, and he's like pointing at each one of us, and he's like, do you know why I'm talking to you boys right now? And we're like, no, actually, what's going on? And he's like, well, you all happen to leave school early before the lunch bell. And I was like, really? Are you kidding me? And he's like, no, I'm not at all, actually. You all left before lunch started, and you're all getting detention, with demerits as well.
And literally, I was just like, oh my god, I'm done.
Not really. This was the first time I ever got detention ever, and a demerit, might I add, but it was over the stupidest reason, so I wasn't as upset about it, which I then, you know, explained to my parents it was the stupidest reason, but we were just like, somebody said it was lunchtime! Somebody said the bell rang! And he's like, yeah, doesn't matter, you still left early, the bell did not ring, I will see you all in detention. So, we had to go into detention. And I think this was a Friday as well, so not cool, man. Not cool at all before the weekend. And we're all in class, in detention class. And honestly, it was kind of dumb. It was just like an hour just sitting there in silence. It was stupid. I don't even... Detention's so stupid. I learned nothing. What discipline do I get? That I'm trapped in the school more? Alright, cool. But either way, I had to go back home, bring the demerit to my parents. They didn't seem to really care, which was a relief because I was half kind of worried at the time. And... life went on. Never got another detention again. Never got another demerit again. And honestly, I just didn't care anymore, even if I did, because they weren't as bad as I thought they were. They really made junior high out to be a very scary place. And it's rough. I won't lie. Junior high is usually the harder school. Because, you know, everyone's changing hormones and stuff. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, high school is usually the best school time, I would say. But regardless, things went on, and then, you know, life just continued. And hey, it was the stupidest reason. I was so happy to leave that school after, because screw that vice principal. I almost said president. I really hope I didn't say that earlier. And yeah. Anyways, that's my story. Stupid reason. But hey, we've all got some of those stories, right? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this story today. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. And yeah, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Alright, guys, take care and have a great day.